see what we got here. Pisces. What is up, Pisces? Yep, Pisces. So what is up, Pisces? I hope you are having a fantastic day, fantastic evening, fantastic life. Welcome to the end of 2020. Well, it's been a year. It has definitely been a year. Well, I'm going to go into, well, first of all, hi, I'm Korik. I am your astrologer, Reiki master, and tarot reader. So yeah, welcome to my channel, and if you haven't been here before, hit the subscribe button to keep updated with all my videos. I do readings every week. Yes, and we are coming into some major energy, and I will be going into a deeper video of what the grand conjunction on the 21st actually means. I'm going to start with some astrology, and then I'll go into the tarot reading and follow everything up with a rune, and I will have timestamps down below. And I just want to say that this is for Pisces rising specifically, but you can use it for your sun or moon respectively. If you were born during the day or the night, it may have more effect if you were born during those times. And yeah, so I mostly do the astrology for the rising sign, and then the tarot is kind of whatever, but it's mostly for the rising. If you don't know your rising, you can go to astro.com or go to my website and message me, and I'll tell you what it is if you give me your birthday, birth time, and birthplace, and you can figure out anything with that. All right, so yeah, if you want to win a free reading like this, actually, all you have to do is hit the subscribe button and let me know down below that you have subscribed and you want to win a reading, and I'll enter you into a draw. And if you want a second entry, so 2 entries, just head over to my website, go to hiddenkeydesign.com, and a pop-up will happen for signing up for my newsletter. Just sign up for the newsletter, you'll be entered to win, and you also get 10% off any service that I offer. So yeah, check it out. And yeah, okay, well, let's get into your astrology as I shuffle your cards here. So Pisces, geez, what do we got going on? Okay, we just had some major energy happen in the last couple days. It was the sun transiting over the south node, which is, the south node's kind of like your past life or like your past story. So think of it like everything that you've been sort of like thinking about up until now. Your, like, you know, relationships, your career, everything. Like, basically it's bringing to light any sort of like conflict, any sort of shadow work that needed to actually take place in that time, anything you need to let go of. And this is a huge purging point up until this eclipse here on the 14th, which is tomorrow. So yes, it is a big time for like letting go of things that no longer serve us. And this eclipse on Monday, which is a new moon, it's just a superpowered new moon, is the last eclipse before the grand conjunction. So this is going to be very important to really let go of everything that you don't feel like is yours anymore. Like, if you're, and like, I'm getting tongue-tied. So like, basically, there's all this Lilith energy, and Lilith is talking about, you know, accepting your power that is within you, speaking your voice, being unapologetic, and just really like being authentic. This is what all this energy is about. It's really just getting down to the root of it, being like, no, what no longer serves me. This new moon is getting rid of everything, and then after the new moon has actually happened, like 2 to 3 days after it, that's when you want to plant your seeds. Seeds for ideas, seeds for behaviors that you want to do. Pisces, for you, this is going to be happening in your career house. So this is a great time to like really plant the seeds for what do you want to do in life? What do you want to be known for? This is the 10th house. This is reputation. This is career. This is also marriage. So what do you really want? Like, eclipses can mark profound changes in life. And another couple things that are happening with this new moon, we have a quincunx over to Lilith. So like I said, empowering and really just like taking the reins for yourself, like, and being creative and just being 100% authentic. We also have Mercury that will be coming over the south node as well. So this is going to bring up a lot of communication, once again, about the past, about letting go of things, about things that no longer serve you. This is just all the same kind of energy, and it's really predominant in the chart. What else we got going on? On the 15th, we have Mercury is making a trine to Mars, which is beautiful energy, just like, you know, helping Mars helping Mars go forward as it's starting to gain speed. Mercury's here to be like, hey, well, what do you actually want to do? Because for you, Mars is in your second house. This is your career. So this is Mercury over in Sagittarius in your career house, being like, okay, well, what do we want to do to make money? How can we use our mind in a career-minded way, looking at our finances? How can we get Mars to act in a way that will be for our best value, for our best money situation? Like this is actually like us creating money. So yeah, this is the 15th is a day to really plant those seeds, like I was saying, and get that kind of action rolling, because this is the energy that's gonna take us into 2021, which is we're going into an air world. This is the next 200 years is going to be in air signs of the Jupiter. Like, okay, so what happens is Jupiter and Saturn kind of go around the zodiac, and then they'll meet up at a certain point every 20 years or so. They'll change sign, and so for this little while it's going to be in Aquarius, and then it's going to meet up again, and it's going to be over in Gemini, and then it's going to meet up again, and it's going to be over in Libra, and it's going to do that for about 200 years. So we're in a 200-year cycle. This hasn't happened. We haven't began this cycle since like 800 years ago. So about basically like a millennia ago, and none of us remember that. So yeah, it is a big change, and so yeah, this is a great time to really get serious about what you want to create in the world, because you can make it happen. All right. Yeah, and on the 15th, Venus enters Sagittarius, Sagittarius is a sign about like teachers, it's gurus. It also talks about belief systems and religion. And for you, that is your 10th house. That is your career house. So like Venus is entering the space to like make it more beautiful, to bring money to this space, to bring relationships into this space. So you could find that maybe over the next little while, you get relationships through work, or you get more money through your career. Like this is all very good energy for you, Pisces. Let's see what else we got going on. On the 17th, Saturn goes into Aquarius, so it's getting ready to make that conjunction. We had Saturn in Aquarius earlier this year, so we've already had a little bit of a taste of what it's going to be like. It was actually a pretty decent time, amidst, of course, all the COVID stuff, but yeah. And then on the 18th, Mercury will be behind the sun. So this, from the helio version, from like the solar system version, this is the sun, this is the earth, and this is Mercury. So Mercury is blasting rays to earth, but it is being met with the sun, so it's amplifying all that energy, all that awesome energy, and that, of course, once again, is in your 10th house of career. So major things happening for you this week, and yeah, Mars will be square Pluto, which is trying to get that last transformational energy out, because Pluto is transformation. That is Capricorn, of course. That is your 11th house of hopes and wishes, and this is that energy is like pushing forward to Mars. It's like, hey, let's use this energy to transform our financial state. Let's use it to create the better world that we actually want. And then on the 19th, we have Jupiter entering Aquarius behind Saturn, almost ready to make its the grand conjunction on the 21st, which would be a couple days later. And Lilith will be transiting Uranus. So this is that, unapologetic energy. Maybe you just say some stuff out of nowhere that actually, is really beneficial. And it's going to be an inconjunct to Venus, which an inconjunct is kind of like, it's really getting attention from Venus. So this could be like a beautification. This is, Taurus is the sign that is housing Uranus at that time. And that is your third house of like siblings, of transportation, of writing. It's a Gemini house, so it's all about like communication and travel. So you could find something something unexpected in there as Lilith comes, and this is about to do with your own power. So maybe you gain a little bit of power over your siblings or something like that, something random. All right, because it is Uranus and it is kind of a random sign. All right, well, I think that just about wraps it up for the week for the astrology. I will make a video on the astrology for the 21st for the grand conjunction. And yeah, keep your eyes peeled for that. Subscribe and hit that bell notification if that exists on my page. All right, well, let's go into your tarot now that I've shuffled these cards well enough. we're going to go with where you are currently, or like the recent past, so like a present kind of situation. We'll jump into what is coming up for you. This could be energy for like the next week, month, whatever. And then we'll see what we got going on for our messages from spirit. And this is a general reading, so if something doesn't resonate with you, maybe check another one of your signs, or just wait to see if another section kind of resonates a little bit more. All right, let's go into this. Pisces, what is going on with where you are right now? Where are my lovely Pisceans at? Oh, interesting. Okay. Well, we got the moon reversed and the Queen of Coins in reverse. So Pisces, this kind of feels like you could be not really listening. I feel like you're gonna need to listen to your intuition a little bit more, but it also kind of feels like you're not. Maybe you've let go of some sort of anxieties, but at the same time, you're not feeling like you're very valued. Like your inner value isn't where it should be right now. And that maybe is because of some sort of anxieties that are going around, but I feel like this is like you're letting go of some sort of anxiety. And also at the same time, like maybe you're a bit disconnected from your intuition. This is the sense that I'm getting. Because your intuition, I think, would tell you that you are worthy. But it is in the reverse. So maybe this has just been an issue. If it resonates, obviously it's for you. But if it doesn't, then it's not. So let's see. What is the underlying energy of this? What is going on? What is going on with the Queen of Coins and the Moon reverse for Pisces, please? What is going on? Okay, we got the Hanged Man. Okay, so you're seeing things from a different point of view. Yeah, maybe you've been really intuitive and all this stuff, but now you're focused in a different way. Maybe you are focused on self-development. The Hanged Man is kind of like the card that puts himself through kind of hell in order to gain a new perspective. So maybe you are going through something, maybe like a situation's being thrust upon you where you're actually going to need to change your mind or change how you think about things, which is totally, apropos to what's going on right now in the cosmos. So so this is what has been going on for you recently or in the past. There's no timeline on that. That could be like, whenever. That could even be present energy. So let's see what is up with this Hanged Man energy. What is going on with this Hanged Man? But the Hanged Man, like, he's getting enlightenment. This is the thing. Like, he's going through this hard time, but he's going to gain so much out of it. Like, he has a sun behind his head there. And, like, when he gets ready to come out, he's going to be so enlightened. He's going to know more than other people. So it is good. It's a good place. In Pisces, you're psychic as hell. So, yeah, absolutely. Let's see what's going on. What is going on? But I don't like to see the Queen of Coins in reverse, of course. Like, your self-worth is very important, and you are worthy. All right, let's see what the energy is for this Hanged Man. It is the Two of Swords. Okay, so this could represent some sort of decision that you're trying to make or that you have been struggling to make. It just feels like you're just locked in this place of like, I don't know which way to go. So maybe that's why you're putting yourself through this time. Maybe that's why you're feeling like your intuition isn't on point or your self-worth isn't there because you're sitting there with a decision that you're not sure which way to go. So this is just the energy that you've been dealing with currently. So let's go into the energy that's coming up for you and see what pops up. What is coming up for Pisces? What is coming up for Pisces, please? Thank you. Well, which way do you want to receive first? Let's see. And I will hold it like this, and boom. All right, so we got the Three of Coins coming up. So this represents some sort of commission or, like, people coming to you for skills. The next card that came out was the Four of Coins in the reverse position. Interesting. Okay. So the Three of Coins to me is a card about, people coming to you, giving you money for things that you needed to do, or no, not that you needed to do, sorry, things that you can do that other people value, like certain skills. You have a certain set of skills, and you can capitalize on that. People are coming to you for those skills. Like maybe you're a writer, maybe you're a creator, or maybe you're just really good at social media or something, and maybe people are coming to you to learn or actually give you money to help them go forward. This is also a card about growth. So if you're just started a business or something, this is actually starting to move forward and get the ball rolling. People actually coming to you, placing more pieces into your puzzle, as it were. And with the Four of Coins here, there could be a little bit of financial insecurity just because the Four of Coins is a card about financial stability. But I'm also kind of getting the sense of like, maybe you have money and you don't need to worry about it so much. Like maybe you can actually spend a little bit and not be so frugal. But be aware of your own finances, of course. This is not financial advice. If you have the money to spend, I mean, go for it. It's your money. Like, this is the thing. It's totally your money. But I mean, obviously make sure that you have enough to stay stable. But I feel like if you don't have money, this whatever this energy that's coming in, if you're feeling in a position of lack or instability, then there is something coming in for you that will help you, help alleviate this feeling. But it's still going to take work. Like, it's not going to just happen for free. It's not like you're going to win the lottery or anything. Although I wouldn't limit my thinking, of course. Like, if you want to win the lottery, you've already won the lottery. You just got to go buy the ticket. But that's not what I'm seeing here. So let's see what is going on. Okay. Oh, interesting. Okay. We got the Ten of Wands in the reverse position, which is like an end to struggle. So the Ten of Wands is, it's a card about like, like heavy burdens and like, trudging and like, just like he's almost done because it's the 10. Tens are the sign of completion and beginning. So he's like almost at the end. But in the reverse, it's like, man, you put down your put it down. Like, you can take a break. Like, your struggles are kind of like ending. And I feel like with these cards together, it's telling a story about like, if you were struggling financially, if you were struggling with your like self-worth and stuff, well, this is gonna end because like you're gonna have this. I feel like this job or this opportunity is coming in that is gonna be very lucrative. But yeah, just like, of course, don't lose your head over it. Like, it is gonna be like, you still gotta be smart about things. You don't just like, if you win $1 million, you don't just spend $1 million. Like, invest half of it, like, at least, like, live off the interest or do whatever. Like, there's lots of ways to move money around to make more money. So be money conscious. Financial literacy is a big deal. So let's see what the underlying energy of this Ten of Wands is. The Fool. Yeah, just go with the new journey, man. You are on a new journey and the universe has your back. The Fool card is a beautiful energy, and I'm glad to see it here. So yeah, if you are starting a new venture, I'm seeing really good things happening for you. Yeah, this is fantastic, awesome. Yeah, and I feel like it's like you're actually taking the initiative here. You're probably making up your mind. Maybe the thing you've been vacillating on. Just go for it. Like, if you have a feeling, like if you actually listen to your intuition and you value yourself, and you have the perspective of it, maybe if it not working, like, the perspective of it working and it not working. And if you think that, oh, this could work, then go for it. Because this is what the Fool is saying, especially when it comes around money. Like, yeah, just go for it. Go for the new thing. I mean, we are entering into a new age of Aquarius. We're entering into, if you have an online business, do that shit, because that is the age that we're moving into. We're moving into an internet, information, and what is it? Like, it's an information age. This, like, where truth and authenticity is going to be the currency. It's not going to be this Capricornian big buildings and all that kind of stuff. That's not the energy that's going to be happening anymore. It's changing. It's literally shifting. So yeah, cryptocurrency, all that kind of stuff, that is going to be the main thing going forward. So let's see what is going on. What messages does Pisces need to hear right now? What does Pisces need to hear? What are the messages from Pisces? From Spirit. What are Pisces messages from Spirit? Okay, we got two cards here. First one is the King of Swords in the reverse position. So the King of Swords, especially in the reverse position, this is like making sure that you're clear about what you want. This is also, I feel like, it can be a card that can assist in manifestation. Like, if you're clear about your intent, because like, this is intellect driving intellect. This is the quintessential mind over matter. So he's experienced, he has a sword, like, he's been to battle, like, he is the most experienced of the kings because he's done the most, he's acted the most. It's an air sign, so it's very cutting, very active, very, very communicative. So in the reverse position, I'm seeing this sense of like, you need to embrace your intelligence because you are very intelligent, Pisces. So yeah, embrace it and be honest with yourself. This is the thing. We delude ourselves so often, so don't delude yourself. And the next card we got here is the Six of Wands. How do you want to receive? Oh, how do you want to receive? What? Sorry. How do you want to receive? And we're going to pick it up like this. Six of Wands, upright. Yep. Victory. This is victory. So, yeah, if you get your head on straight, get your mind focused on whatever it is, manifestation comes from applying emotion to visualization. So if you can visualize yourself being successful and feel all those feelings that come with it, then you'll be able to get that victory. I think victory is coming to you anyways, but I feel like getting clear about it will help it come along a lot sooner and in a lot more intense of a way. So let's see, what is the underlying energy of the Six of Wands, please? What is this underlying energy of the Six of Wands? Okay, well, we got the Queen of Cups, which is like divine receptive energy. This is basically like your card because it's the Queen of Cups, and it's like she can manifest whatever she wants through her emotions. I've got two more cards here. I'm not sure what to make of them. I feel like you have to watch out for anxiety as well coming up, and like this need to defend yourself. So watch out for anxieties. They're not actually founded in anything. If you notice here, like they're coming out of nowhere, like they're not actually grounded in anything. So this could be like, signs of nightmares and stuff. So whatever happens, especially if you're having nightmares or anything like that, I'm getting the sense of like, make a dream journal, write them down. That way you can alchemize them and work through them. Like seriously, if you're having a dream about a basement, that usually represents your subconscious. If you're having a dream about an attic, this is like your worries and stuff. Or like if you're in your old house and this is like issues with your home and your emotional state. If it's school, it's like, okay, where are you developing and like how is your development going? So keep in mind all those symbols as you write down your dreams and dissect them. Just Google them. Like there's tons of information on Google and Anti-Flow is one website that I like to use for dream interpretations. You can get dream interpretation books as well. But if you are having nightmares, I recommend that. And yeah, just like you will have to defend yourself at some point. You're going to have to defend your position. You're going to have to be okay with defending your position. And I'm not saying defend it from like an angry point of view or like, being malicious or, argumentative for the sake of being argumentative. No, this is just sitting in your power. Like, look at him. He is powerful. He is on the stairs. Other people are like looking at him being like, hey, what are you doing up there? But he's got the energy. So don't let these people get to you. Don't let anybody else get to you. Avoid this whole fear situation and just step into your power. All right, Pisces? All right, well, that's what I got for you for your tarot. So let's go into your sacred symbols here and see what the universe wants you to know for the next week. What does Pisces need to hear for this week? What does Pisces need to hear for this week? What does Pisces need to hear for this week? What does Pisces need to hear for this week? Thank you. Okay, we got two cards. First card is the Shadow. All right, so yes, shadow work is very important, especially during this time. You're gonna notice. I mean, like if we can tear the Nine of Swords and the Shadow card, like this is like going deeper, finding out where those fears are coming from, looking at what is actually harming you in the sense of your own belief systems. And this is about getting rid of those old belief systems with this new moon in Sagittarius, the sign of beliefs and religion and stuff. So if you have like inner child work or some sort of like old belief system that you've adopted from like the people that you grew up with, like those may be outdated. These may not be things that you actually identify with anymore. So go deeper. Also be safe when you go down, because it can get really hard. You can hit on really hard topics and you can like make yourself really upset. So give yourself time, make sure you're patient with yourself, be loving with yourself. Just embrace your inner child if you get in touch with it, and just know that everything is going to be okay, because it will be. But the shadow, that is where your power is. A lot of the times, like in the past, like we give up our power in order to be safe or have a sense of safety. But guess what? Safety is kind of an illusion. Like nothing is for sure anyways. So go back, find out where you've lost your power, claim that power, and be in it. Like, because this is your power. This is your life. Nobody else gets to live your life for you. You do it. Okay. The next card we got is Good Fortune. Lovely. Yeah, I see good fortune coming in. Like, look at this. It came over top of this pile right here. So perfect. Yes, good fortune. So follow your intuition. You got the intuition card here. You got the Fool here. Follow it. Okay. This is what you're supposed to be doing right now. So just go for it. Especially if your gut, like that sacral chakra, If that is guiding you to something, then do it, because it's not going to steer you wrong, okay? Especially in this next age. You got to follow all your intuitions. Okay, we got 2 cards here. We got Shift, which is the rune of Dagaz, which is transformation. And then we have got transformation on top of that. So this is like a double sort of transformation. So yeah, I'm seeing here with the butterfly that, you know what, the butterfly doesn't look at the caterpillar and being like, oh, I'm so sad, I'm not a caterpillar anymore. It's a friggin' butterfly. It can go do whatever it wants. But remember, be delicate with yourself, because you are changing, you are growing, you are developing, and it takes a lot to do that, a lot of energy and a lot of time. All right, so let's see what we got going on with the rune. Oh, just a 25 on my thing. That's cool. Which is 77, which is 14, which is 5, which is change, which is shift, transformation. All right, let's see what we got for your rune here. What do we got for Pisces for this week coming up? Thank you. Got this, flip it over. Ooh, Cano. This is opening. So let's see what it says in the book. Let's go to Cano, page 87. Cano, 87. All right. So this is the rune of opening up, of renewed clarity, of dispelling the darkness that has been shrouding some part of your life. You are freed now to receive and to know the joy of non-attached giving. Cano is the rune for morning of activities, for seriousness, for clarity and concentration, all of which are essential at the beginning of work. The protection offered by Cano is this: the more light you have, the better you can see what is trivial and outmoded in your conditioning. In relationships, there can now be a mutual opening up. You may serve as the trigger, the timekeeper, through awareness that the light of understanding is once again available to you both. Recognize that while on one hand you are limited and dependent, on the other you exist at the perfect center where harmonious and beneficent energies, forces of the universe merge and radiate. You are that center. Simply put, if you have been operating in the dark, there is now enough light to see that the patient on the operating table is yourself. I love this. This is definitely, non-attached giving. It's Christmas time pretty much. So yeah, it is. It's very good. And this whole section about getting more light, and where I was talking about the shadow work, and it's like, yeah, shining light on the shadow to figure out what you're missing and what you can reclaim, right? All right, Pisces. Well, I hope you enjoyed this reading. I enjoyed doing it for you. If you want to, watch more of these, of course, subscribe, and I do them every week. If you want to book a reading, I have those on my website, or if you want to book an astrological consultation or a report, I have those offered as well. Go to hiddenkeydesign.com, links down below, and yeah, I hope you have a fantastic week and a wonderful new moon. Take care, Pisces. See you next week.